Good morning. Welcome. I think by now you've figured that we're trying to do these daily devotionals about how to be healthy in your spiritual lives. And today we're going to be looking at what we drink and looking at drinking in of the Holy Spirit. So I'm reading from Acts 2 today. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. So they started to speak in these languages, and picking up in verse 8, it says, then how is it that each of us hears them in our native tongue? And so obviously the people who were gathering around because of this commotion of the Holy Spirit coming could hear their languages being spoken. In verse 12, amazed and perplexed, they asked one another, what does this mean? And then in 13 it says, some, however, made fun of them and said they have had too much wine. These believers were clearly under the influence. But they were not under the influence of alcohol, but rather the influence of the Holy Spirit. We all know that our bodies have physical needs and physical cravings, but our spirit also has needs and cravings. And everything that our spirit needs is completely satisfied when we drink of the Holy Spirit. So we have access to this Holy Spirit, this Spirit that leads us into holiness, that Jesus said he would leave, that it was better that he go away in order for us to have this Holy Spirit. And we have 21 days where we could make a practice of asking God to fill us with his Holy Spirit, to drink the Holy Spirit, and find that after 21 days we leave as a transformed people, that we leave as a people who are influenced by his Spirit, influenced to love, filled with power and wisdom and peace. Peter says this, and it is for us today. In the last days, God says, I will pour out my Spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my Spirit in those days, and they will prophesy. I will show wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below. I'd love each of you, wherever you are right now, to take a moment to ask God to fill you with his Holy Spirit, so that when we emerge from this place, we will come out as a people who have his vision, his heart, his power, and everything that he has for us. That we would be the people who in part show the signs and wonders on the earth below.